Hello, welcome back to Al Talks. Welcome to my 100 episode special. Um, these balloons are actually really cool because they have a light inside. Let me switch off the lights and I'll show you in a sec. It's quite dark, you can't see me, but now you can because the light of the balloons. There's another one. All it is just like a little light inside the balloon. I think it's pretty cool. Um, they're like you get like 50 of them for €10. So, because I was gonna buy helium ones, but I think this is actually a bit cooler. Would you like to see an episode just like this? Just me. Sorry about that. That's actually funny. I think I might break the microphone if I do it too much. But yeah, I'll switch the lights back on now. Just a little bit of fun for you for 100 episodes. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that over there somewhere. So yeah, in this episode, I'm not gonna really divulge too much into the stand-up side of things, more on the kind of podcasting side of things. That's very very loud. Anyway, I'm just gonna turn that down. I'm gonna talk more about the podcast side of things more so than the stand-up. I did reach my goal of 30 gigs this year, which is incredible considering I had probably done, let's say, last year, but say less than 10 comedy gigs, so 20 more than this year, which is good. And what else? Yeah, I mean, like I said at the start, I thought I would have gotten to about 10 episodes and packed it in, but here we are at 100. In 100 weeks, I have not missed a single week's upload. I have been consistent. There was a couple of weeks, it was a bit touch and go a couple of weeks ago when I was uploading them on the Sunday because I was working comedy. That was all kind of coming to a head, so I would have had to leave it till the weekend because I would have been doing comedy earlier in the week and then work all the time. I think there's actually a button to activate these once you open them, but can see the way this one's flickering. Anyway, so yeah, so let's get into it. This year, I mean, actually have a little note written here. This is actually on YouTube, not for YouTube Reel. They don't have reels; they have shorts there. On an Instagram Reel where I think Bill Burr was on Joe Rogan's podcast, one of the episodes, and he was talking about the heavy metal band Anvil, and that they were saying that Anvil said that they'd rather be poor and have like 20,000 fans and own everything, like the rights to their music and stuff, than have, millions of dollars and have millions of fans and not own anything. And because this kind of leads me back to I can't remember if I stopped. I used to do it, but I definitely stopped doing it. It's on Instagram posts where I used to like tag all these businesses, try and get sponsorships. But then after a while, I realized I was like, you know what? If they really want sponsorship, they'll just come to me. I'm not gonna be running after them and chasing them. Not that any of the ones I was tagging would ever respond back, but it was just like it was a very profound thing for, especially like for me myself that likes heavy metal and stuff. The fact that they're just for Anvil just be like, yeah, we don't care. We just would rather own the rights to our own stuff. That's kind of one of the reasons why what was I gonna say? Yeah, with why like I own this, whatever this is, this podcast. Like I said before, I'm not making money off it, but I mean, if someone did want to come on board, it would have to be, because like I said, I've done this coming up to nearly 2 years pretty much on my own. And it is a labor of love. At the end of it, I do it because I like it, kind of. Sometimes it is a drag. Those couple of weeks when I was uploading them on the Sunday, it was kind of a became very became became something that I stressed about and stuff like that. But it also kind of renewed my what would I call it? I don't know, fervor or passion for it as well. Because if you don't struggle, you don't get anything. And speaking of struggling, it's I'm not going to go too much into the comedy side of things because I want to leave that for a later episode, because the 2 year anniversary of this podcast coming up in like 2 episodes time, which will be, this is episode 100, so 102, which will, no, that's actually a lie. It'll be 4 episodes time actually. Yeah, it's January. Yeah, I started podcasting on, my very first upload was 12th of January, so we are 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we are the 6th. So 13th, 20th, 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, for like it's a couple of episodes away. Yeah, so this week will be 12th is a Thursday. I think I might upload the podcast on that day, 12th. Yeah, I think I might do that. We'll see. Yeah, because just to kind of upload it, but I just put it on the Tuesday of that week. I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, I didn't realize because it's 52 weeks in the year. Yeah, that makes sense. I for some reason I thought it was like 2 weeks time, which would mean it's episode 102. Then when, just sorry for dates, but then when is the last week? Last week is 27th. Yeah, I think what I'll do for that week then is on the last week of the year, I'll review my year in comedy. Well, this year in comedy anyway, not a year, because I've done more than a year, but minus the plague and stuff. I realize I'm rambling, but so things I learned about the podcast this year. I learned a lot of editing stuff, new editing stuff that I didn't know before, because if you've watched that video I put up where I recorded the gig, uh, when Action Bronson came to Ireland. For whatever reason, the sound quality wasn't great, so I had to use a a program to, but I don't know what the term for it is, but to kind of clean up the audio and stuff, and it worked really well. So I'm very happy with that. So kind of doing a bit more editing stuff, like compiling, taking loads of videos and putting them together. That actually reminds me to at some stage release. I'm gonna try and release some content from Plastic Cowboys, who is a firm favorite band of mine, the best band in the world, in fact. But yeah, so that you'll get that. That might be during Christmas week or whatever. But what else is there? Yeah, I mean, like I said, so I learned some new editing stuff. Um, um, Also a little apology, like it's sorry about the lack of guests on the episode, not all throughout the year. I like I said, it's difficult because look, people are busy with lives and you're trying to schedule stuff. But I do appreciate Melinda doing the episode with me this year. That was I really enjoyed that, because that was during a really nice week for myself. Because I got to do comedy pretty much because I was off for like 5 days. So I did do the comedy for like 3 of those, which was really fun. Thoroughly enjoyed it, especially after, because for personal reasons I had to take a little break from doing comedy for about 2 months or so, and coming back and just belting straight into 3 gigs, especially one of them at the Haypenny where I started. So that was actually really, really nice. And I think, yeah, other than that, I think that's about it. Where's that balloon go? I think these are really cool. You will see them in the 2 year anniversary as well, because like I said, I have a lot of them, so I'll be using them for a couple of kind of anniversary episode. I was going to get silver ones, but I think gold ones are cooler for the 100 episode. That's why I have 3 of them. I was going to write numbers on them, but just 3. 1 for each number. Here's 1. There's 2 zeros behind you. If I turn this off, can you see it? Light up a little bit. It's better if I turn all the lights off, but I'm not going to do that again. But yeah, here we are. Here's. I should probably have what's the little thing you blow into? It goes. But I'll edit in the video. I'll have like sparkles and beep at the end here. At this precise spot over here. Up here. I can't seem to point up here. There maybe. Up there where the light switch is there. Maybe I'll have like sparkles or something. Because I'm good with the edits now. But and also I just want to shout out to all my fans, all the subscribers I've gained this year. Thank you for watching weekly. Thank you for liking the videos and all the support. It really means a lot. Because like I said, this is labor of love. We'll just plug the. Yeah, ignore the fragile sticker. I'm not selling that. I will plug the podcast sticker. I'll talk. It's available on my social media. If you message me on social media or email me, I'll get this out to you. It's €250 each. And yeah, that's about it. 100 episodes. Some fun balloons for everyone. Some sparkles somewhere. I don't know, somewhere around where the light switch is. We'll figure it out in the edits. But that's about it. Stay true to yourself. Don't sell out. I don't think I have anything else really to add. I'll do kind of at the end of Comedy Year Review. There'll be a comedy vlog coming out this year. And not this year, there'll be a comedy vlog coming out this week, along with this episode which is coming out today. And that is it, I think. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thank you for all the support. And thanks to all my subscribers. And I shall see you next episode next week. Thanks. Bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye.